Top 10 Largest Insects in the World. Insects within the animal kingdom are usually associated with the idea that they are small and tiny. Well, in this top, we show you the opposite. Insects that even measure more than half a meter, or 1.6 feet, and that could probably scare you off for good. Number 10. Tarantula Hawk. Have you ever felt fear seeing a tarantula? Well, this wasp is your natural predator, so be afraid. If you've watched the Alien movie at some point, this wasp will somehow be familiar, since when it hunts a tarantula, it deposits an egg in its interior and then lets it live inside because it serves as a nest for its larva, which will gradually eat the arachnid from the inside out and then go through his abdomen and continue with its adult life as a wasp. Known indeed to hunt tarantulas, this wasp inhabits all continents. Despite this, they tend to avoid high temperatures. It is one of the largest wasp species, reaching up to 2 inches or 5 centimeters in length. However, the biggest concern lies in its bite, which is considered the second most painful in the world. According to many experts, if being stung by one of these beasts, the most advisable is to lie down and scream, since the indescribable pain lasts only 3 to 5 minutes of agony. Number 9. Giant Cave Cockroaches. This species of cockroach is known to inhabit the tropical rainforest of Central America and northern South America because it usually searches for places with high humidity and low light, such as hollow trees or caves, hence the name. It is considered the largest cockroach, measuring the average male a little less than 3 inches and the female being significantly larger, reaching up to 4 inches. Unlike the great majority of cockroaches, it does not move much. It also doesn't have the usual brown color of its species, and it's more of a transparent color. Although it is omnivorous, its diet consists basically of plants, being quite a docile animal in the presence of humans. Number 8. Giant Weta. Hailing from New Zealand, the giant weta is a grasshopper-like insect. However, it can't jump due to its large size and weight, which reaches up to 4 inches, not counting the lengths of its legs and antennas. Despite having a fairly large size, it's not its main virtue, as it is known as one of the insects of greater weight worldwide, being the heaviest recorded in 2.5 ounces. Accustomed to looking for food in the evening hours, basing its diet mainly on waste, vegetation, and small insects, it is a nocturnal animal that does not have great vision, making it quite dependent on its antennae. An unusual feature in insects is that weta usually hibernates during strong winters, allowing it to survive temperatures below freezing point. It is believed that this species may have lived in the Triassic period because fossils of similar creatures have been found. Unfortunately, this animal is in danger of extinction due to the large number of predators, including birds and rodents. Number 7. The giant Malaysian katydid. This species of grasshopper from the tropical forests of Malaysia usually measure between 5 and 6 inches, being the largest grasshopper species in the world. Its appearance resembles a leaf, which helps camouflage it because it is a creature that does not move much. Something curious about this species is that although their predators cannot see it, they are able to smell them, so their defense mechanism consists of throwing their feces as far as possible as bait, which allows them to escape. Unlike common grasshoppers and crickets, this animal can't jump. However, it is able to fly, either to transport itself or to escape possible predators. Number 6. Giant Asian Mantis. Originally, obviously, from Asia, it is one of the largest species of mantids, measuring between 3 and 4 inches, with the female being slightly larger. Despite this, there have been cases of mantis that can measure up to 6 inches. When camouflaging, it is incredibly skilled. However, it is not the kind to sit and wait, since the mantis will not stop attacking until capturing its prey once it's spotted it. Its main diet is based on all kinds of insects, although sometimes it can hunt mice and small birds, basically everything that is smaller than it. In addition, one of the most known characteristics is that the female usually eats the male at the time of mating. Still, this animal is also capable of preying on its own species for no reason, mainly when it is in captivity. In recent years, it has become quite popular as a pet. Number 5. Hercules beetle. It is a species of rhinoceros beetle that can be located in the tropical forests of Central and South America, being one of the largest in the family of beetles, measuring up to 6.8 inches and weighing 2 ounces. Characterized by having 2 horns similar to pincers which are used to fight, lift objects, or exhibit their strength. It is believed that it is the strongest animal on Earth, managing to lift up to 850 times its own weight, being the equivalent of a person lifting 65 tons, demonstrating the reason for its name. Despite being a creature that is always battling its own species, it is quite calm in the presence of humans. Number 4. Titan beetle. This particular insect usually inhabits the area of the Amazon jungle, being the largest of its species to the present time when measuring between 6.9 and 7.8 inches. This type of beetle is said to have been able to cut wood with its powerful pincers, which also serve as a defense mechanism. Despite this, it is a peaceful species in relation to humans. Something particular about it is what the Titan beetle does when feeling threatened is to emit a sound similar to a whistle, which would suppose a warning signal for other beetles. Although it can fly, it needs to climb to a high surface to be able to take flight, which indicates that it would only fly to move over long distances or at the time of mating. It is also understood that the adult male specimens of this beetle don't need to eat, so it is deduced that all the food and energy it needs to move and fly is gathered in its larval stage. Of this species, it has been possible to study very little due to the scarce amount of females found, in addition to never having sighted its larvae, which are believed to live in wood in the process of decomposition, and that could measure about 11.8 inches. However, just as many other animals, this species is in danger of extinction, mainly due to its undue capture, since a good specimen can cost around $400 on the black market. Number 3. Atlas moth. This species of moth lives in the tropical forests of Southeast Asia, where it is also known as a snakehead moth because the shape of its wings resembles the head of a cobra, which it uses to scare off predators. In length, it can reach up to 12 inches. In India, the caterpillars of the Atlas moth are known to make a brown silk with a look similar to the wool known as fagara, while in Taiwan, its cocoons are used to make purses. However, this species does not have a mouth, so after leaving its cocoon, it only has a few days of life, which are primarily used to reproduce and maintain the species. Number 2. Queen's Alexandria birdwing. It is considered the longest butterfly in the world because females usually measure up to 9.8 inches, although some have been found that reach even 1 foot long, which contrasts quite with the male that barely arrives at 8 inches. This animal was sighted for the first time in 1906 in Papua New Guinea at more than 2,952.76 feet above sea level. You have to imagine the reaction of its discoverers to see it for the first time, because when they saw it, they did not hesitate to shoot it with a shotgun, believing it to be threatening and dangerous. And who wouldn't? However, more than 100 years later, this species has been classified as endangered, mainly due to the destruction of its natural habitat and the incredible value it has within the black market, amounting to $10,000. Before revealing the largest insect in the world, we show you some that should have honorable mentions. The Japanese giant hornet, 1.6 inches. Dobson fly, 3 inches. The giant water bug, 4.7 inches or 12 centimeters. Actaeon beetle, 5.4 inches or 13.7 centimeters. Number 1. Stick insects. Originally from the island of Borneo, it is considered by many entomologists to be the largest insect in the world, measuring close to 23.6 inches. As its name suggests, the insect resembles a stick or a branch. Very little is known of this species because, obviously, its shape makes it difficult to see it. It is believed that it lives in a tree canopy which consists of the tops of treetops in a forest, which is not easily accessible to researchers. If you too were impressed by the size of some insects, give it a thumbs up and share. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and activate notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. Until next time.